essence of your soul.
Hello, PKTT. I agree with you. Shadowcasting is definitely fun. And it's just a question of whether to play it or not. YOLO. Since you suggested it, I am all about having the fun. Oh, look at that. That just puts him in range of lethal. Okay. Neat. Uh-oh. Incoming Dragonfire potion? Why wouldn't it be? Okay, well, N'Zoth is still pretty decent value, so... He's got 4. He pulls Aya! Good for him! Good for him. We will be going face with the dagger, of course. Wish I had a spell. Well, this actually puts some respectable stats on the board, so we'll always do that. And I'm actually going to hold off on that, just because it takes the place of N'Zoth. Like right now, I could play N'Zoth to this board and get full value. And if he has a way of killing off my Sludge Belcher, I've probably got a way of, like, killing off my slime. Aww, that sucks. And that puts him at... my turn. Okay, well... the taunt was right on time for him. So this is actually kind of going to be a weak N'Zoth, because if he's able to get and play Amara and then find his own N'Zoth, this game's not nearly as close to over as I'd like for it to be.
Mind if I roll knee?
But thank you, PKTT, for the push to play the second Ragnaros, because that was fun, and it makes the game very made the game very tenuous for him. He's up to 40 now, but that's okay, because we got our card draws back, so we'll be able to find Valeera fairly easily. Kind of is. So let's just do that to get things started. There's Valeera. Okay. So this will go here. This, and one of these will go here, right? That sounds good. Shadowcaster, come on, Shadowcaster. I was gonna say, aren't I supposed to draw a card? Oh, that's so good. Don't see a need to play anything Jadey here. Hate doing that with the rope and stuff, but... And under pressure, I should have chosen Sludge Belcher rather than Chill Maw, just because it can be reflected. Chill Maw doesn't work into Shadow Reflection with anything but Mistress of Mixtures. Yeah, that's not particularly useful though, right? Okay, let's just make the value trades and stealth it up. Hope he's ready for a army of... I don't like how long that animation is. It makes me think the game stalled out or something. Army of Jades. I can understand that. When Knights of the Frozen Throne first came out, a lot of people seem to be sleeping on her. I've been piloting this deck exclusively, so by all means check out the stream or my highlight videos if you haven't already. If anything could ever make the case for Valeera the Hollow, I think the work I've been doing since Frozen Throne would be a good way to check that out. Okay, so double Jade Shuriken to hit the Shadowcaster seems like a good idea. So what do we want to keep alive? It doesn't matter, we gotta kill off one of our own either way, so it's gotta be this guy here.
I have no time for games. I must choose soon.
I really would rather we find our own Shadowcaster, because I don't want N'Zoth to just die off. They say, okay, I'm going to have Valeera the Hollow, therefore I want to build a deck full of cards I want to reflect. Whereas what I did was, the last 2 weeks of Ungoro, I was basically honing this deck, making it really tight, and then when Knights of the Frozen Throne came in, I just kind of dropped her in. Now, since then, I've added in the Shadowcasters, which work amazing when they can be reflected and stuff, so yeah, that's not the whole story. Being the case, let's go ahead and knock this down. Probably should have used one of the Jades just to keep Sylvanas as healthy as possible. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know how important that is. So right now we have 20 we could throw at his face. We're going to set down Chilmaw. I think we have time to kill this. I don't want him getting a second Kazakus potion. In fact, now that I think about it, I should be considering what that Kazakus potion should be. So yeah, it sucks because he pulled my... If he gets mass polymorph here, there's just nothing my Unearthed Raptor is going to be useful for. So that'll be a dead card for the rest of the game. If he... Okay, so he didn't polymorph him. But he did kill it, and N'Zoth, so same scenario, really. Oh, neat! I like the way things resolve to where I get to play with Arfus. I never get to play with Arfus in this deck, so that's something. Let's just go all in here. In fact, you know what? Now that I think about it, I can use my face and Arfus to clear that. The loss of 2 damage to the guy's face isn't going to be critical. Bam! Bam! Oh, that's such a good one to get, too. Just deal 6 to everything with... This will be a great turn for... Oh, and he hasn't found Stalag yet. That's so good. Alright, this is definitely a, that thing. Oh, I can't just put 1 into the Sludge Belcher. So let's do... that, right? And then everything should work out. Unless this thing pops something that has more than 4 health. Bam! That's... Arfus MVP, he's not even in the deck. That's sweet. That's absurd. So let's draw a card. I know. But my thinking is 2 Stonehill Defenders enables the way path for Shadowcaster. So we'll definitely take this unlock. I thought it must have been Avenge. Thank goodness for that. Second rate Bruiser is very strong against Paladin. Alright, so we're not doing bad here. We've got the Sunwalker. And if we really needed to Shadowcast Sunwalker, we get the Divine Shield, so added value. Alright, so as long as we can survive anything can happen, we'll be in a great shape. +1/+1's pretty good, actually. Alright, I'm on a Fan of Knives here. Just because that allows me to kill this thing without having to give up my taunt. Actually, it allows me to kill both of those. I'm not ready. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's down to 2 cards, that's really good. N'Zoth has not got a lot to work with. So I think for turn 8 I might do Sunwalker. Okay, no. We should set out Ragnaros. And I've got a 25% chance of just taking out his Golden Goose. Okay, so second best option. Not bad, not bad. And I give him reason to take out Ragnaros rather than pressing the advantage. In fact, he has to kill Ragnaros. He doesn't know it, but he has to kill Ragnaros. I wonder if Avenge pops on my turn. Like if Ragnaros does the killing, does my turn considered to be over? Ooh, that's good. That is good. It's got to be done. Somebody's got to do it. Please hit the 9/7. Not even close. Well, in light of the getaway Kodo, I'm glad for that, but... And it's kind of nice that the only way he can take out Ragnaros is by giving me the 9/7, so that's a thing too.
Put your faith in the light.
Oh boy. Oh man, if I could come back from this, it would look so good. Sludge Belcher's a way to do it! Especially with N'Zoth come on deck. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so his board didn't get appreciably better. Okay, bubble gone, everybody set to 3/3. Oh wow. Okay. This increases the value of N'Zoth significantly. Yeah, because if he clears my board, N'Zoth pulls 4 Sludge Belchers. And this is classic this deck. Sludge Belcher, Sludge Belcher, Sludge Belcher, Sludge Belcher. N'Zoth brings them all back. I mean, the enemies just gotta like shred their own army to get through. Say hello to 4 Sludge Belchers. Let me know when you get tired of trying to pop these things. My only regret is that I don't have a Shadow Step in hand, but I do have a Shadowcaster, so unless he takes N'Zoth out, we can do this all over again. And that just tickles me. And because it was 4 Sludge Belchers and then becomes 8 Sludge Belchers, it becomes that much more likely that I get Sludge Belchers, even though I'll have limited space.
So sweet.
Swarm.
Excuse me.
Oh, whoops, I meant to backstab that. Sucks.
Truth is my shield.
Side effects? No. Trust me. Side effects? No. Trust me.
I had to play the other taunt to buy myself some time. Especially since it's a double taunt. Absolutely not. I need N'Zoth to stay on the board so I can Shadowcast him.
The shadows beckon. The shadows beckon.
I don't see how I can lose this game now. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yep. Yep. My army of Okay, that's kind of significant actually. I'm out of
Darkness. Darkness.
so it's got to be a Nazoth. And we're on a clock here because of the thing, so of course. Alright, so no Mistress of Mixtures were pulled. That's excellent. Because he does. I mean, it's not excellent for us, but as far as like throwing away the Eviscerates this turn. Like if I threw Eviscerates but I pulled 2 Mistress of Mixtures, then that wouldn't be great. Okay, I made this mistake before, so I'm not going to do it again.
The shadows beckon.
I can't believe I won that game. Oh my gosh, he had us. Oh wow, that was so amazing.
Follow the rules.
Oh no. Wow, a highlight to end all highlights. That was awesome. I'm glad you guys got to see that. It's times like that that, like, I wouldn't even care what the win rate of the deck is. Any deck that can do that is just fun to play.